Hello, and welcome to the Reading Practicum. My name is Melinda Prague, and I'm going to be your instructor for this course. I'd like to take this opportunity to provide you with an overview of the course and a little tour of Blackboard, should you not be familiar with it. So you can see that I've started on our home page, and this is an area that you can customize to some extent for yourself. You'll see announcements and a calendar, and I've placed an item on the calendar for our first chat, and you'll receive reminder announcements as well. And you can see there are different areas on this page, your tasks, what's new, to-do lists, and so forth. But let's get started by going down our left-hand column and looking at the various areas in this course. First is an announcement page. And you can see I've placed an announcement, and you should have received notification of this announcement in your email as well. I'll frequently be communicating with you via announcements. So on this first page, you've got our chat dates, the assignment due dates, and some information asking you to review the items on the left, which I'm going through with you now, review the syllabus, develop a plan to stay organized, and of course introduce yourself to the class on the discussion board. We also have a getting started page, and that's very much like this first announcement, as you'll see, almost identical. And the video that you're watching now is posted here as well. The next link is an Instructor Contact. And you can see me. You don't often get to see your professors, I guess, who you have online. You've got my email, my cell phone, as well as a link to a welcome message that I have done. The next area is our syllabus, and I've included that for you as a file. And when you click on it, you can ask it to open up in a new tab so that you don't lose where you are. And this is a copy of the NOVA syllabus that is prepared by NOVA for us. I suggest that you take the time to review this and make sure that you understand all of the components and the requirements. I'm not going to read this document with you now. There are 46 pages, so you'll need to do some of that on your own. The next area is the course content. And I'm going to just click on here briefly, but I do want to tell you that perhaps this is one of the most important parts of the course, because here you have the syllabus broken down week by week, and you have the material that would be covered had we been together in a classroom. So always you will have a document, which again I'm going to right click on. Well, I wanted to right click on it, but didn't work. But my document downloads, and you can see that what you should be doing this week, what you should be thinking about, live links, and so forth. Let me go back. You also have some videos. Most of them are short, but they are very good and very important. I also place PowerPoints or slides here that I hope you will watch, as well as an article to read, a website link to visit, and, or shall I say, website links. These, Reading Rockets and Color in Colorado, are two of my favorites that I'll be referring to you a lot. So I won't go through all the weeks because they work in the same way. Just know that course content takes you to your weeks, and these follow along the weeks in the syllabus. The next area are your assignments. And I'm going to be discussing these in greater detail during our first chat. So I'll just point this out to you that they are all in this area. You can see when the due dates are. And it's a very important area for you to be familiar with. This is also where the assignments get submitted. The next link is the discussion link. You will be posting to the discussion board each and every week. Here are the instructions. As part of the course requirement, you are required to post to the discussion board. Minimally, you post an original discussion entry related to the topic of the week and one response to another student's entry. Ultimately, to earn full credit, you have to have a minimum of 14 postings plus an introduction. I've put due dates with the exception of week 1 so that you know that by that date at midnight you need to have posted. It's helpful to post early in the week so that students, your fellow students, will have something to respond to. Each week there is a different topic for you to consider. These discussions are mandatory, they are part of your grade. We also have an area called Cyber Cafe, and this is a place where you can just ask any questions at all pertaining to this course or the university. If I don't know the answer, I'm hoping somebody else in this class will, and they will be able to answer your question. I've made a page for resources, and these are some websites that I think will help you throughout the course. Some of the technologies that I use and that perhaps you will use, as well as some other information that may come in handy. We also have a number of APA resources because you're going to need these perhaps as you create your documents. A particular favorite of mine is Citation Machine, so you might want to take a look at that. This next area is course messages, and what this is an internal email in Blackboard. This is not the same as your Nova email account. They are two separate things. So course messages will only be available within Blackboard, and I try to use both course messaging and your email to make sure that you're getting my messages. There is a calendar, as I mentioned before, with the important dates of what is coming up and due, and you can see chat 1 is right there. The area My Grades is for you. Only students can enter that area and access it. Illuminate Live is where we will have our chats. So prior to the first chat, I encourage you to make sure that you will be able to get online. And what I will do is I will place a test area here for you so that you can try it out and make sure that your computer is set up properly and there's nothing else that you need to do. And it's good to do that certainly before our first chat. Don't wait till the last minute because often there are some little glitches in this and you may need some technical assistance from Nova in setting this up if you haven't used it before. Our next area or areas are things that I won't say they're not important, but they're not things that we will be using on a daily basis. So basically, that is our overview. Remember, join me next week for our first chat so that I can review. You do hopefully know that you need a child. I sent out a welcome letter in this class. You should have all received it in your email. You need a child for this course. Hopefully you are using the child that you tested in the course before this, because this is the follow-up with remediation. If you do not have access to that same child, this will be a little more work for you. It is important that you have your child identified and ready to go prior to our chat, because next week you need to be starting your tutoring sessions soon after our chat, if not before, because you need to do 6 tutoring sessions, and you're not going to do 6 tutoring sessions in 1 week. You're going to spread these out over our 8-week semester. So I urge you to make sure that that is in place. Should this present a problem for you, I want you to contact me by email as soon as possible, or call me so that we can discuss your situation. Once again, thank you for joining me. I look forward to working with you, and I hope that this is a profitable semester for you.